Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Shirani. Today I'm going to show you how I make my lasagna. Okay, to my pan set over medium heat, I'm going to add 1 pound of ground beef. I'm going to take my spoon and break it up a bit, and then I'm going to add the other ingredients. As you can see, I didn't put any oil in the pan, and that's because I don't need it. I'm using an 80-20 blend. To that, I'm going to add half cup of chopped onion, 2 cloves of finely chopped garlic, 1 teaspoon oregano. Stir that to mix everything together. I'm going to add half teaspoon of salt to that and half teaspoon of black pepper. Stir that again, and you're going to let this cook for about 15 minutes or so, or until it's nice and brown. As always, I'm going to have the exact measurements in the description box below for you. As you can see, there's some grease in the pan from the ground beef, but I'm not going to drain it. I want to keep it in there for flavor, and I don't want my meat to be so dry. While the meat is cooking, I like to go ahead and cook up my pasta, and I'm cooking it the regular way, just how I cook any pasta, and make sure you salt your water. And I'm going to cook this to al dente, so that's about 9 minutes. You don't want to fully cook your pasta because it's still going to cook in the oven. After my meat is nice and brown, just how I like it, I'm going to add 1 jar of my favorite marinara sauce. Make sure you add a little bit of water in your jar to rinse it out. You know me, I don't like to waste anything. Stir that to mix everything together. Okay, now I'm going to set that aside and work on the filling. To my bowl, I'm going to add 1 container of ricotta cheese, 1 egg, and half teaspoon of oregano. I'm going to mix that together. I'm adding 4 ounces of shredded mozzarella cheese to that, and 3 ounces of shredded parmesan cheese. I'm going to mix everything together. Okay, so let's layer this thing. So I have a 9 by 13 pan here, and I'm just going to put down some of my meat sauce, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Now I'm going to lay down 3 sheets of the lasagna noodles. I'm going to take half of my ricotta cheese mixture and spread that on top. Now I've tried using the oven-ready lasagna noodles, and I didn't like the way that turned out. To me, it soaked up all the sauce and everything, and it just was so dry. I didn't like it at all, so I wouldn't recommend using that. Now I'm going to put some sliced provolone cheese on top, And I don't normally put this in my lasagna, but I had it and I wanted to try it. So this was my first time trying it with the provolone. And I don't know why I wait to do this on camera. But I had it and I was like, you know what? I want more cheese, so I'm going to put it. Okay, I'm going to put another layer of meat sauce on top. Another layer of pasta, and I'm doing 3 layers total. I'm going to put the rest of the ricotta cheese mixture on top of that. My last layer of provolone. You don't have to add the provolone if you don't want to. Like I said, I had it and I just wanted extra cheese. Another layer of the meat mixture. I'm adding my last layer of the lasagna noodles. And the very last amount of my meat mixture. To top this off, I mixed together 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese and 3 ounces of parmesan cheese. Cover this with aluminum foil. Put this in a preheated 375 degrees Fahrenheit oven and bake it for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you're going to remove the foil and let it bake an additional 15 minutes. Oh my goodness, would you just look at that? Oh, it's so good. But it's so hot, so I'm going to wait at least 15 minutes to cut it. I don't know why this makes me so nervous to cut it and take out the first piece. I always feel like it's not going to come out how I want. Make sure to go around the edge of the pan with your knife to loosen up the cheese and everything. Oh, look how good that is. Oh my gosh. This was so good, and all that cheese. Oh my goodness. I love all the cheese. I think my favorite part is the ricotta cheese because I love that. So yeah, but it was so good, and I hope you give this one a try. It's so easy to make. Don't be scared to make it. You know, before I started making lasagna, I always hear people talk about it and they're like so scared to make it and think it's so hard, but I don't think it's that hard to make. And I know everyone makes theirs different. I was looking up recipes when I was making mine. I wanted to see what other people do, and I don't think I found one recipe that was the same. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for subscribing. As always, I'll talk to you in my next one. Take care. Bye.